gente? Welcome to another edition of Café con Primo on a gloomy and kind of cold March morning here on Wednesday, March 27th. Gonna make this one a little shorter and more concise than usual because I got a lot of work I'm trying to get done today. Have a little window of an opportunity here to get a couple of things knocked out. And I've been behind on the Café con Primos and a couple more updates, so just want to chat about those things. But as always, the most important thing is a little cafecito. Man. All right. So, last week, released a song. Take My Shot is live, available everywhere. So go stream it, go check it out. Super proud of the song. I really enjoyed the process of making this. I'm going to be sharing the story behind that song this week. So if you're on Patreon, you can expect that early on this week. And for the rest of the world, probably towards the end of this week or maybe beginning of next week, depending on how the thing goes. Going to be doing some performance videos of it, a couple more promotional things around it because, this one's big, man. I really love this record. I'm super proud of it, and I want to share it as part of my ethos going forward. You know, I've always been doing a million projects but never talk about them, and I tend to just kind of let them sit on a hard drive somewhere or sit on a quiet corner of the internet and never really point anyone to it. And I'm not doing that no more. We are adopting the Mark Bernardin school of thought, which is be humble, but let motherfuckers know. Sorry for the language, but you know what it is. Take my shot. Go stream it. Go check it out. Go download it. You can buy it. You can get it if you're a Patreon subscriber, patreon.com/SignalPointMedia. You have access to all the music, MP3 files, downloads included there when you subscribe for little as $1 a month. You know, it helps me do this stuff. As the morning progresses, obviously, have a job, but, in my free time in between, little windows here and there, I'm going to get some script work done today. I am rounding the corner and see the finish line in my sights for another draft of the Chupacabra script. And this one has been a bit of a struggle. Not that I've lost interest in the story or anything like that, but this draft has taken me down a path in the story that I didn't want to go originally. But with feedback that I've gotten multiple times, seems like every time I submitted this to a festival or for feedback or to anyone, a single piece of advice or a note kept coming back, and it was all pointing to maybe try this instead. And it was the one thing that when I set out I didn't want to do, and was trying to find a different way of achieving the same outcome. And after beating my head against it for close to 2 years now, I've decided to, let's take a shot. Let's try this thing that keeps rearing its head, and let that inform the story. So I'm changing an element of the story that fundamentally shifts the main character and pretty much everyone else's character's perspective on the situation that happens in the movie. I'm trying not to give away everything, obviously. I don't want to get into specifics and details until it's done. But by changing this one detail, it shifts everyone's perspective in the film. And so I went down that thought process and that train and let that inform every other decision that everyone makes throughout the rest of the film. And, we're able to get to a similar place at the end of the film, but I think we have a different appreciation and there's a different tone in the film that I really do love. So while it not necessarily was my initial reaction and thought and way of getting the story told, I do ultimately think it's going to be serving the story much better. So yeah, I mean, like I said, like when, if enough people tell you that like the thing that you're trying to do isn't working, and maybe try this, and that one thing is the same thing over and over and over again from different people with no skin in the game, and they all kind of come to the same conclusion, maybe give it a shot. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's right, but it's worth a shot. And so that's been the struggle here for this one. But like I said, I'm getting close to the end of that. I'm getting close to finishing that draft. And then I'll be able to, do the final polish of that and then submit it back for more feedback and see if what we're trying to get accomplished with the film will actually be getting accomplished now, which I think it will. I think it's going to be getting at least much closer to my original intent. And, I'll do another deep dive later on one day about it. You can go read previous drafts. It is available on my website and, of course, Patreon. If y'all want to read it, let me know down in the comments. I can send it to you. I can put the links around because there are previous versions of this script that I am super proud of, out there to be read. So, yeah, go check it out. It's called La Chupacabra. It is a dope, classic creature feature style film set right here in Central Texas. And it's pulling from the lore of course, the legend of the Chupacabra, but also kind of has a bit of that commentary of like what it means to be Latino and to interact with our own culture and take our own stories and make them our own and not just have them dictated by what the rest of the world sees in our stories, and how nobody's perspective, is the correct one, at least for as far as like being Latino or having the Latino perspective. So hopefully it appeals to like a multi-generational type audience and can start some conversation about what it is to be Latino and what it means to be in the culture and in the Latino culture. And it's just fun. It's dope. It's got that, it's those fun creature feature moments of, monster in the woods and some of those like classic horror film tropes and ideas and things that we all kind of like in the genre, but hopefully with a slightly different perspective. So I'm super proud of it. I'm getting real close to the end of that. So, that's what I'll be working on later today. And I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to go ahead and end this right now so I can get to work. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And if you've gone back and listened to the song, Take My Shot, let me know what you think of the song. Let me know. I've posted video versions of the song on YouTube. And again, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. It's on Facebook. You can go check out the song. It's around. Let me know if y'all like the song. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for chilling with me this morning. I really do appreciate it. We'll see y'all around. And as always, one love.